All right, people. King's back, man. You know, a lot of y'all, not a lot, but there's some people out there that just need to grow up already, man. Y'all need to grow up, be men, be ladies and gentlemen. Stop being so scared. Stop being so worried. Especially, my righteous higher ups don't have nothing to fear. I mean, what is there to fear? A new beginning? Transformation, transition to from this wealth to that wealth, and this wealth's going to be better than that wealth. We're going to be more free. We're going to be more at peace. We're going to have what we want compared to what we used to have. We used to have nothing but headaches, and we were just stagnant, and we were just blaming each other and hating on each other. But now we're working with each other. We're prospering with each other, and the ones that we used to work with were all Looney Tunes, and we didn't even know that until King exposed that. Which, by the way, I know the headquarters here in FBI headquarters here in Corpus. It's like a one-story building. It's not. It's a pretty big, nice building inside. It's a lot of chairs, man. A lot of chairs. Uh. Anyways, yeah, man. There's one FBI agent here in my city that he's a white guy, blonde hair or like red, blondish red hair. He might be a redhead, might, but he's a blonde guy. This guy is really like, he's gunning for me. Like, any little thing he hears about me, he wants to tell the higher feds. I told you, I told you he was this. I told you he was that. And then the bigger ones are like, are you sure this time? Are you sure? Because the last time you kept fucking up. You keep fucking up. Even the last time you fucked up. No, sir. No, sir. He's. I know, cause I heard it from quite a bit. Quite a bit of people. Okay, we'll look into it. So y'all look into it, whatnot, right? And y'all look deeper and deeper into my past. I'm talking about 20 years ago, 15 plus maybe. And y'all look into my past, and y'all still didn't find nothing. Because there's nothing to find, bro. It's not that, oh, I'm smooth like ice or butter, which I am, but it's not like, not in that creepy, demonic, narcissistic, the egotistic, prideful, look at me, I'm the fucking Einstein genius, which I can be, I am, but I'm not like that kind of fucking picture that people project of me, you know what I'm saying? And I'll never be like that. I'm humble. I just want peace in my life, and I will have peace in my life. And I am going to have peace in my life. And I do have peace in my life. And because I have peace in my life, I'm going to have peace in my life. I planted nothing but good seeds. So God's going to make sure that all my good seeds harvest right now. And I get to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I know my other videos, I mentioned, y'all ain't gonna get the reaction y'all want. I want to leave Texas, get the fuck out of here, the city. I said all this and I said all that. And the truth is, people, there's only three places I could go to right now. Only three. Either a beautiful, nice house here in my city that's surveillance 24/7, and I have security 24/7. No matter where I go, I have to have security 24/7. And that's either here in my city, which I'm okay to stay here in my city, people. I'm alright. I'll just stay here. I already know the city like the back of my hand. I know all my enemies here. I know all my enemies in this world, but it's just different faces. You understand? At the end of this, they all carry the same spirit. I could spot an enemy with the same eyesight, the same vibe, energy, the same movements, the same talks, the way they, and the spirit just roars at me. I'm a demon. And when I see that, and when I hear that come out of their mouth, how they talk and they move, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta stay away from them, guys. And if they approach me because they know me already, because they see me glow, my spirit glowing, they're 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 not gonna get that close. You know what I'm saying? They're not. So this video is gonna be a positive one, cause, and I'm gonna try my very best to keep it like that. And I've always tried my very best to keep my videos positive as possible. Sometimes in the past, the attacks were just relentless. No mercy, no give a fucks, no. And I had to take a stand and say, well, I don't give a fuck either. And now I'm the villain because I'm standing up for my rights. I'm standing up for my life. I'm standing up for everybody's life and everybody's rights. I'm the villain? Nah, you're the villain. Who thinks I'm a villain? You're the villain. When in the world was good bad and bad was good? When in the world was that? Nowhere. Okay then. Nobody's gonna switch it up, little spinaroo on it. Nobody is, bro. I'm not gonna allow that. God ain't, Jesus, the angels, and I ain't. We're not gonna allow that. We're not gonna call bad good and good bad. No. You got me and everybody in the heavenly kingdom effed up, bro, if you think like that. It's not gonna go down like that. It's not ever gonna go down like that. It's gonna be good, good, bad, bad. And if you're in the middle, okay, we'll figure, okay, he didn't do nothing. Yeah. But like me, I mean, come on, I'm balanced. I know I ain't no freaking Jesus Christ. I mean, I've sinned, bro. I've sinned before, but not something that's gonna send me away forever or send me to prison or jail. Even on a freaking misdemeanor, when I sinned back then, I did my time. I did my probation, and that's if I did, which was maybe one time, bro. One time, I did something, and I fought like hell to get out of it, and it was my first time ever getting in trouble, and my last, and y'all already aware of that. Y'all feds are already aware of that. I did what, 10 years probation on that. I did a little time. I got out, bailed out in court cases and POs and drug tests, and I did all these classes, and I did all that, bro. All of that. The community service, freaking high as hell. And then y'all kept locking me up for no reasons after that, you know. And even before that too. Before and after. Y'all just gunned me down my whole life. But there's one time where I actually got involved in doing something, but it wasn't something that's gonna lock me up for freaking life, a whole life, where I didn't kill nobody. No, bro, I didn't kill nobody. I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't poison nobody like all these Looney Tunes do around me. Damn, bro. When y'all need to stop digging, because the more you dig, the more you're gonna say, damn, bro, this dude really is clean as a whistle. I mean, he's not Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ never sinned. But I mean, compared to everybody in this world, this dude has no, I mean, to the point to where we have to erase his background to make all this right for him. We have to, yeah, no doubt. He's gonna have a right to carry weapons if he wants to. He's a law-abiding citizen. He pays bills. He does campaigns. He charity, dude. The charity he does, the blessings he does. You know, the infrastructures he's building. He built a new bridge here in Corpus. That's just, imagine what I've been doing worldwide. You only see what I see, what you see here in Corpus. Imagine if you knew what I would do worldwide, bro. The charity I do worldwide. I'm talking about charity in Africa, charity in the Middle East. I do charity everywhere, and I don't talk about it. I got too much going on, and then y'all want to be all up in my business, all up in my moolah. How much is he gonna get? Pocket watching. When the fuck have I ever done that to you? When the fuck have I ever done that to you? So grow the fuck up. Grow up, people. Just know he's worth a lot now. So much that it's world changing now. It could change communities, states, nations, you know, if he really wanted to. So we gotta be prepared to protect him. Make sure nobody throws salt on his name, accuses his fucking name of something without having goddamn thousand% receipts on his ass. A trillion fucking positive receipts on his ass. And you cannot bring up my past because what you did to me as a child was on you, motherfuckers. What you did to me as a child, that's coming to the light. Maybe not the videos. I don't want that shit out in the fucking world. Neither does God. That would traumatize kids and adults. What the fuck y'all did to me as a child. And all the way up until now. And I'm the villain. I'm the bad guy. Man, please grow up. Just grow up. How old are y'all again? Older than me? And y'all still act like this? Man, y'all got some real problems, bro. Y'all are the problems, bro. Y'all are the real problems in this world, and y'all are the problems in this world. Big time. Y'all need to grow up. It's time to grow up, city. It's time to grow up. God wrote thousands and thousands of years this time will come. Y'all weren't alert. Y'all didn't care. You're stuck in Matrix and Looney Tunes. So God chose one man to fight like hell and to plant seeds while y'all didn't believe him, and save people behind closed doors while you didn't believe him. And while you didn't believe him, he get persecuted, and everybody's realizing this nigga won't shut up. This nigga ain't even dead yet. This nigga's saving people now. People are believing him now. Hold up, let me investigate. Oh, he just got this now. He bought that. He bought this. He got money like that. Who is he? A king? A royal king? From where? Spain, bro. Viceroyalty of New Spain. Look it up. The Spanish land grants. What the? So he has authority, bro. He has more authority than a fucking president. Yeah, people, he does. He really does. He's above the president, whether you like it or not. Do I brag about it? Nah, I don't care about the bragging parts. I don't care about the bragging rights and all that. I don't care about, really don't care about all that. I wasn't sent here to get your approval. I'm not here for your approval. You're here for my approval. You know, and that's not right. I don't need your approval. You see what I'm saying? I don't need your approval to rise. Your permission to rise. Your permission to bite my nails, which I don't do that. Maybe back in the high school, you know, if I had to. You know, because whatever reason, but I'm telling you, I don't need permission to take a shit. I don't need permission to go to HEB. I don't need permission to go to the park, go fishing, or the beach to go anywhere. I don't need your permission to go fly to Hawaii. I don't need your permission to go to Utah and go skiing in the snow. I don't need nobody's permission. What y'all need is me to tell y'all it's time. Hey, my security, my police, all the higher ups. The king's gonna make a move over here. I'm gonna go on vacation. When I go, y'all are gonna be on vacation as well, but make sure y'all do 12-hour shifts, making sure y'all do y'all's job, make sure nobody messes with my assets, make sure I'm safe when I'm inside, outside, make sure nobody's moving around funny. Keep an eye on my food when it's getting made, my drinks are getting made, and we're good. We're good. You get paid, I get paid, we'll all have a good time. You get to go somewhere with me, witness and see all the beautiful things where I go, and witness it with me and talk with me at times and have fun with me at times. You don't want that kind of life? I don't see Trump doing that with y'all. I don't see JD Vance doing that with y'all. Shit. I'll probably take y'all out to eat with me too. I'll be like, hey, y'all already done? Y'all are off shift? Come on. We're going to eat pizza today. You know, pizza, wines, salads, whatever the hell you want. Fruits, vegetables. I don't care, bro. Barbecue. I don't know, whatever the hell we're going to eat. We're going to eat. And then when we're done, go back to your, hotel and enjoy the rest of the night, the rest of the stay. As well, I already got the other shift in here, so I'll go ahead and enjoy y'all's day. Thank you for thank you for this, for looking out, for continuing to look out for me. Yes, sir, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Yes, sir, Your Majesty. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. See, stuff like that. Be mature. Be adults. Be yourself. Stop trying to find something on me. You're not gonna find nothing, bro. I'm not a rapist. I'm not a child molester. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a thief. I'm not a fucking fraud. I'm not a snake. I'm not a demon or Satan or a witch or a warlock or a card reader. No. I'm none of that. None of that. I'm not a narcissist. I don't just care about myself. I care about others. Obviously, if you could tell people. If you can't tell by now, what's wrong with you? You need to grow up. You need to grow up. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. I'm not going to Oklahoma, because I know, I got to speak up now, because I know behind closed doors, y'all are thinking, man, well, if he don't want to be in the city or the state and he wants to leave, we'll just send him there. Like I'm trash or something. God showed me if you send me to Oklahoma, the same shit's going to happen over there. A warrant, because my family bought off judges and cops over there and then gangs. And then I saw that I was in a mental hospital there again, over there in Oklahoma. Then I saw a cop with a camera. He walks in Walmart while I'm buying a phone charger, and he gets a big camera, and he acts dumb as hell, and he pokes me with a needle, and he's oh hey, and he's taking pictures of me, this white girl that was with me, and he's all, hey, we got him, dog. We got Texas made here in Oklahoma now. We got Texas made here in Oklahoma now. And I'm like, so you see me as a gangster, you don't see me as a king. Wow, y'all are so like little kid minded, bro. Y'all are so little brains. Little brains. And I told the cop, I said, hey dude, you just poked me with a needle, bro. And he was acting dumb like a gremlin. And I'm like, hey, you just poked me with a goddamn needle, bro. I said, what was in that needle? And he looks at me like a cop now, like a crooked cop, bought off. And I said, man, forget it, dog. Forget it. Judgment's on you now. God, judgment's on him now. Strike him with your judgment now. Well, you know what he did. And then the Raza, the RA, the Mexican Raza, a bunch of gangsters were like at a park on a picnic table playing dominoes or something. And they were acting rowdy, loud, like clowns, just, and I'm like, you think I'm a gangster? You think I'm a stick to your gangster level? I'm a king, goddammit. I'm a ruler. I'm not here to play these little gang stalking games, these little sharping shanks or gang stalking or whatever your little Raza gang does. I'm not into it. I don't play that little shit. I'm a king, bro. A king, dog. I am not a gangster. I'm a man. I'm a king, bro. Which means I'm above all the gangsters. Which means I'm above all presidents, all judges, all lawyers. I'm above them all. Now, like I said the other day, if I steal a candy bar, I'll be hung upside down in a fucking county jail. I mean, not really. That really won't happen. But damn, bro, it's so pathetic how if that really would happen. I got so many. Supposedly, I got so many eyes on me now, right? So many eyes on me. The feds, the CIA, the NSA, NASA, the PD, the everybody, the community, witches and luring, monitoring spirits, because they see me awaken, they see me rising. So what? So what? It's part of prophecy, right? Now, let's say I stole the candy. Let's say I stole the candy, and they let me get away with it. You know what I'll do? Come back with 10 G's and give the store 10 G's. Not because you ain't a drama queen. You know I got money. You know deep down inside I wouldn't do that. And just not pay for it. You know the next day or something will happen. You'll be blessed for it because God said, whoever blesses me gets blessed back. Whoever curses me gets cursed back. So let's say I'm in a hurry. Let's say I'm in a hurry and I forgot it might happen. It could happen. I might forget to pay one item, or you forgot, and you forgot to scan it, and I walk out, and then you accuse me of stealing it. Now you're cursed because you're cursing me. But like, let's say you forgot to scan a fucking bar, and you're like, damn, now I gotta tell my boss that I lost out on money on a freaking king size, candy bar or whatever. Now, and I see that, and I notice that when I'm in my car, I'll be like, fuck, tomorrow I'll come back when I get some more shit. I'll just pay them triple or 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? For whatever. Just like, that's just the way I am, people. If you bless me, I bless you back. You curse me, I curse you. I don't curse you. God curses you back. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the cursing. God does. And I don't do just the blessing. God does too. God will give you blessings, and sometimes I'm like, God, but nah, that touched my heart. I'm gonna bless them as well, también. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think so many people love me, bro? They love the way I work. They love the way I am. They know I'm not perfect, but sure as hell they know I'm the closest thing to it out there in this fucking wicked world. And they're like, shit, I'd rather be with King than be with loonies over here. They don't even know how to run the world, but King does. This world would be on fire if it wasn't for King right now. We have peace in this world while they're trying to project chaos and into our FBI's minds and SCIA's and judges and lawyers. They're trying to scare you people for what? Why are they trying to scare you so bad? Because they don't want you to know that the money's coming my way. Because when it comes my way, I could part that money your way. Some of that money, I could part your way. And I'll be like, look, I know you make salary every year, but look, I'm going to hire you 24/7 security. Blah, blah, blah. This is what I need this is all the things I need. And if you could reach all these things I need, I'm going to pay you this much on top of your salary. Not that I'm buying you off and bribing you. No, it's called security. I'm not telling you to go do forgeries and murders and no, I'm not saying all that. But if you see someone out of line, or somebody trying to get out of line, or somebody is out of line, you do your job. That's what I paid you for, on top of your salary. You see, these loonies don't believe. They believe in, I'll pay you to shut up anybody that finds out I stole, or about the murders I've been doing, or plots and thievings and child molestings and rapes and poisons and STD injections and diseases, disease injections, and consuming poisonous foods with all that too. I'll pay you to shut them up or kill them or destroy them anyway. See, that's the way they work. But you'll never catch me working like the way they work. I work the complete opposite. I work the righteous way. Because I notice, why have a government if the government ain't even doing their job? No, I'm going to make sure, I'm going to force my government to do their goddamn job. See, they force their government to do their job. which is what I told you already. Hiding the fact that they're evil and wicked, bro. See, I use the government the righteous way to show the world that I'm doing this the righteous way and not the wicked way. That I'm doing this the right way. Bringing judgment to me, judgment to my enemies and my people's enemies the right way. You see, y'all need to grow up. The ones that if this is impacting your head or your ego or your pride, then I'm speaking to you. If it ain't impacting you and you're clapping your hands because you like what you hear, then that means you're a-okay. You're in the same frequency as me. You're the same page as me. You're thinking the same way as me. You're seeing the future the same way as me. You're not. It's not all doom and gloom, people. It's not. The only doom and gloom that's coming is for the wicked. That's the only doom and gloom that's gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen to me and my angels or me and the righteous people. It's only happening to the wicked. You know, something's gonna happen on the third. If it don't, it don't. It may happen 4 more days after that. But it might happen tomorrow. Today's the 2nd already. Tuesday, I'm video. It's already 2:30 a.m. This video that I'm recording. I'm gonna download it on YouTube, shoot it out there worldwide. I don't got nothing to hide. You know, it's funny how this one girl, bro, her SPS, that's her initials. I don't want to say her name, but I had to press charges on her, send her to court for harassment and plot, because she was already hacking my phone. She had hackers on my phone. My phone was acting, and I saw more gang stalking in my block. The second that I started opening up my heart to her, there was the second that I lost contact with my angels, like on social media. It's like she hacked my phone, she cloned it or whatever, and she's seeing all my screenshots and all the people, that text me on the low, and she's blocking them. She's blocking them and blocking them, and she just wants full access to me, right? In hopes that I just, it's all about her. And it's not, bro. It's not. Because I had a dream about her already. And she's like my first baby mom, dog. Unpleasable. She, deep down inside, she's cochina, dog. I know she is. The girl I'm talking about. I know she's cochina. So, anyway, she's in deep shit. Her and all her goons are in deep shit. Because they're planning on hurting me, poisoning me, and I got poisoned again today. Just not a while ago. But it's like my God's showing me, I'm not lying, people, I got poisoned again today. But God is showing me, son, they have poisoned you so much. It is not affecting you anymore the way it used to, right? And now I'm like, no, God. Like, hey. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, all my glands it'll swell up a little bit more again, and then the next day, boom, back to normal. Instead of months and months and months and months and months. And he's like, just like they injected you with all them diseases, now you're immune to it. You don't get it no more. Your blood fights it off. You still need to heal, though, because, damn, you fucking got hit left and right, energy weapons, microwave weapons, and poison. It took a toll on you, son. You still need to heal. But if you hook up with a chick right now, you're not gonna pass that on to somebody. You're not. It's not passable. It's not. God told me whatever they did to you, it's not gonna be contagious. It is not contagious to the next person. And I'm like, I know it ain't. I know. He's all, but when it's not. And because you know the right things, I honor that, son. Because if I know, I'm like, damn, because my body could feel it. Like, okay, I'm not completely healed yet. I'm not. And then 2-3 days later, boom. I'm like, shit, my saliva's different. My everything's different. My body, I could just feel it, how clean I am again. How 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 I'm back to normal. Yeah, my organs might be a little banged up. My skin a little bit. You know, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, man, I'm like, damn, I'm getting immune to more and more and more shit, dude. Cause I'm already immune to narcissism. I'm already immune to crooked cops, crooked judges, crooked presidents. Crooked lawyers, doctors, and but back to the positive side. I'm gonna need 24-hour security from here on out, and I'll pay for it right now. I'm paying for it right now. I'm gonna need, especially when I get this money. I'm gonna want my security to help me box up what I got here and relocate me to my new home or the promised land, or if Europe comes and gets me and my castle's ready, I'll go over there. But if it ain't ready, which I don't think it is, but if it is, yes, let's go. That's my number one spot I want to go to. That's my number one spot. My second is the promised land because I could go outside and enjoy the animals and walk barefooted and enjoy the outdoor patio, front and back patio, and eventually see my kids come return to me, wash the cars, the trucks with them, and ride dirt bikes, e-bikes, four-wheelers, have cats and dogs, and just live off the land, and hopefully have all the fruits and vegetables I need out there, and hire the best farmers and best ranchers to keep everything in line, in order, and have security there too. Make sure nobody's enters my land. Have drones 24/7. Make sure nobody's enters my land. Nobody. And I'll pay for that too. 24/7 security. I'll pay for it. Whether it's military security, which is even better, I'd rather have military security. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it involves my property. And same thing with the new home. I'd rather have military security. You know what I'm saying? People that are a little more disciplined, people that have more patience but more discipline. Anyways, yeah. I ain't going to Oklahoma. God ain't gonna send me. God just showed me that download, like, hey, this is where they plan on sending you. And if they and if this is where you want to go, you want to leave Texas, they're gonna send you Oklahoma, and you're gonna get persecuted all over. You're gonna start all from the ground zero again over there. And I was like, which means receipts on everybody and then corruption and then take them all down. But I was like, I'm not about that life no more, God. I'm about healing right now. Getting my body back, being happy, being a king, not being somebody's freaking tennis ball, back and forth, no rest. Nah, I'm a king. I'm not a freaking tennis ball. Back and forth. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he good? Or can we use him, abuse him, use him, abuse him? No, hombre. I'm not gonna be used no more. Or used. I'm just gonna rule. I'm just gonna be at peace. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna govern the way a king should govern. So from here on out, just know things are looking good, and things are good. I don't have warrants. I don't have indictments. Because what did I do? What did I do? Oh, he's a threat because he's exposure, all the exposure. But you knew everything that happens in the dark comes to the light. Everything in the dark comes to the light. Everything that y'all wicked people do. And people that want to dig all the way to my past, I mean, if you want to, bro, you want to waste your time, you may catch a few demons if you do, which I think you caught John, John, when I was 18, around that age. Finally, John Rodale or John. I went to Baker Middle School with him. No, South Park, right here. like not too far away on that side. South Park, John, John Rodale, or John. His dad used to own a car lot, and they were involved in cartels deep, dog, deep time, big time. And that's the one that's connected to Paul Silvers. Him and Paul Silvers are all best friends. I could go on and on and on, but even at that, I didn't get involved too deep with him because I know I started noticing I can't live this life. This ain't my life. This ain't for me. There's nothing. There's what's all this work for a Happy Meal. If I get lucky, a Happy Meal. What happened to the money? What happened to the respect? What happened to the peace? What happened to the prosperity? Ain't no none of that shit in this game. And I'm like, well, this game ain't for me, dog. I want to live. I want to. And then when I hustled, it was because to pay the bills. I didn't hustle to gain ground. I didn't hustle to to boast. I didn't hustle to wear thick ass fucking chains and thick rings and watches and I didn't do none of that shit. I didn't do none of that shit. If I did, it's because I was going to. I wear a chain like this and go to the store, the bar, and come home. I didn't flash. I didn't boast. I didn't brag. I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't steal from nobody. I didn't kill nobody. So I have nothing to worry about. Nothing. I didn't poison nobody. I didn't hurt nobody. There's nothing to worry about, man. Am I perfect? No. 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 Nobody is. You ain't. You watching this video, if you think you catch dirt on me, you ain't perfect. I know you ain't perfect. I know there's hella shit on you. More shit on you than there is me. I promise you that. If I dug in your past, you'll be like, fuck, he's right. Fuck. Fuck. But do you see me doing that? Nah. Why am I going to waste my time doing that? Unless you give me reason. But just because I don't play by your games and rules, that's a good thing, people. That's a good thing. Because I'm not here to play their rules. I'm here to play my rules. My rules. The king is the one that orders new laws. Changes the laws. Not the president, people. The king does. The king is the one that is above the law. The king is the only one that's above the law. But it doesn't mean he's above God or the spiritual law. So let's say if you want to persecute me, you can't. You just can't, bro. You can't. But God can. God could persecute me. God could easily do that if I continued to do wrong. If I continued to do what, let's say, kill children just because of their skin or because of I just don't want this. I don't know. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. If I decided to kill children, innocent people, innocent, or decide to kill them slowly in a wicked way, like the way the Illuminati does, cults and covens and all the demons that are against us and me. Now, if I did all that, yeah, God's gonna bring judgment on them. It may be not happen right away, but He'll send someone like me to get receipts on all them and then call judgment and boom, hang them. God will hang them. From within, inside out. And God will do whatever He needs to do, dude, to settle the score straight for all His angels. And I'm able, when I get this money, I'm going to be at peace, people. I'm not going to rush it as much. I'll be like, hey, I could finally leave the house in a car. I got 24/7, security around me. And whenever I leave my house, I don't care if you follow me, dude. I don't care if you even follow me to my location. And just patrol the parking lot when I'm at HEB or a restaurant or at the beach, just patrol. So I know I'm looked after, you know what I'm saying? I can enjoy my time and, throw the peace sign. Good looking out, appreciate you. Enjoy if I have friends by then, good friends. I'm not just going to make friends with anybody. I'm not here just to be friends with anybody. You got to be on my level for me to be friends with you like that. You know what I'm saying? I may do business with you, work, you may work with me. I may do business with you, business partners. But if you're in my circle, that means something, bro. That means something. Don't screw that up. That means you don't screw that up. Don't screw that up. That means you're in. You're in. So don't screw that up. I won't. I won't. I won't. But I'm just saying, y'all. If that's you, that you plan on being one, just don't screw that up. Always be authentic. Be yourself. Speak from your heart or your mind too, or both. Just don't hold it in because I know something's up. And if you hold it in, I'm gonna be like, I can't trust this guy no more. He doesn't speak. He doesn't speak. He's too quiet now. I don't know why, but I'm gonna figure it out. Eventually, I'll figure it out. I'll be like, yeah, I can't trust him. Why? Because you didn't speak on it. You could have told me this long time ago. Instead, you had me, wasting my time thinking on all this. When it started off little and petty, and then you made it to a bigger thing. Now I really can't have you in my circle. Damn, King, you're right. I'll be like, yeah, I told you, don't screw it up. Just be honest with me. If something bothers you, or somebody's bothering you, or somebody told you something, and you want to believe that, when you know that ain't true, but you still... Come on, people. Come on. I've been around long enough to know shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I may lose one or two on the way up, that are in my circle. I might not. Maybe God's going to be like, no, the ones that are in your circle are never going to leave you. And that's even better. But if you're in my circle and you see me growing, and then somebody just hits you out of left field hard, so hard, it damages you mentally, I'm going to have to let you go because now you're an anchor to my... Not that you're basically going to slow me down. My empire, my happiness, and when we were... And you're not asking me for help, and you don't want help, you're just letting it consume you. Like, do you see me letting all this evil shit in my life consume me? No. I forgive everybody, bro. Everybody. I let go of everything. I forgive everybody. And I release everything that doesn't serve me, bro. If it doesn't serve my future, if it doesn't serve my plans, my goals, my health, my mental health, my peace, my family, my business, my fun, my entertainment, if it don't serve me in any of those ways, then I have no right to be around that. I will not be around that. I will not allow myself to be around that. I'll just get up and go. Real quick. And you won't hear from me. You won't. You'll be blocked and I'll just keep moving on forward. But like I said, when I get this money, I'm not going out of Texas. No. I'm not going anywhere out of Texas. I'm going to stay in Texas. I might stay in the city, somewhere in a big house here in the city. Nice big house. And if it ain't gated community, I'm going to somehow make it into a gated community. You know what I'm saying? Or at least my house is going to be really, really gated. It's going to be... Yeah, I'm going to have the best fence, security, cameras, and I'm going to have 24/7 security plus NASA, NSA, and FBI, CIA, and PD. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have it all. Don't be a little fucking... Don't be a creep and look at me take a shit and shower and all that. Or creep on me when I'm sleeping in my room. Don't do all that kind of creepy shit. But like if when I leave the house or or I speak, y'all hear me speak something when I walk out my house. When I walk out my house, I'll be like, okay, all right, I'm gonna be heading over here. Within like 15 minutes, I'm just gonna go inside and grab a few things, and I'll be out in 15 minutes. And then y'all patrols will be like, all right, cool. We got 10 more minutes to finish our burger, and then we'll head over there. Cool. Stuff like that. Like we'll work as a team. We're gonna work as a team. Or y'all just give me a freaking walkie-talkie, and I'll be like, hey, King wants to go over here today, so I'm gonna be there for about an hour or two, shopping at HEB, getting all my groceries. Cool. We'll follow you. Don't worry. We'll watch you. Don't worry. Or we'll watch your back. Don't worry. All right. And I'll be like, good. All those are brownie points, bro. And then a month later, boom, cha-ching, you get a raise. 4 months later, boom, you get a bigger raise. A year later, even another raise. 5 years from now. And if I really like you as I'm going to keep you permanent with me no matter where I go. I don't even care if I move to Spain later on. You're going to fly in my jumbo jets, royalty style. You're going to be with me like Air Force One is, but better. If we're going to go everywhere, I'm going to be like, hey, this guy's been with me since as soon as I got my inheritance. And this dude's loyal. I trust him. I trust him around my drinks, my food, even my kids. He's good to my kids. I trust this guy. He's going to go with me everywhere. It may be 2 guys, 3, 4, 5 guys. I don't know. I don't know about that, but it might. It might be, I'm willing to hire women too, women cops, because the lady cop that came the last time, bro, and the one that I saw across the street, I think they were the same one, but maybe not. But she was like a little cute, short Latina. She was nice to me, dog, and she kept me calm. It's funny, she asked a question like she wanted to know what I do for a living. I was like, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you. At that time, she wouldn't believe me. Or she was hearing about it, but she was curious. And I was like, nah, it's not even close to the right time for me to even explain to you who I am. But now that she knows, now I'm even willing to hire her, I don't even know her that well, but I like how she didn't arrest me, look at me like a crooked ass bitch. No, she didn't do none of that. She didn't even look like a bitch to me. She looked like a good human being, bro. Concerned. We're just here because we're a little, not a little concerned, but we're just here because we got a call. We got a call, so we got to come out here. I'll be like, and even the white guy that was with her, even that guy was a good guy. And even the guy that pulled up with that chick cross street too, he was a big Mexican dude, big heavy set, like 300-pound dude, tall. He had a white Dodge. Oh shit, he had a white truck, and he was undercover. Anyways, like those 4 dudes, they stun on my enemies here on, them did. And then these 2, they didn't stun on me. They just came, peeped the scene, and then left peacefully. I mean, they left real peacefully, real slow, just like they were happy to meet me or something. Like, and I've never felt that, never. Maybe 13 years ago, 12 years ago, when I was getting harassed by the gang stop by the cops, I ran into quite a few good cops too, but they were ordered to come. You know what I'm saying? They were forced to. They didn't want to. They knew who I was too. They knew I was a good, cool dude, good guy. And if they're still on duty too, I would love to hire all these cops that I'm talking about. All these cops that love me, respect me, honor me as their king. Hell yeah, I'll put them on payroll on top of their salary. And I'll even pay for their Christmas gifts. Their fucking. I'll even buy them a few fireworks. You know, a box or two for New Year's for their kids and Christmas gifts. You know, shit like that, bro. On top of their payroll and my payroll. On top of their payroll as a cop and my payroll. That's how cool I am. I'll even give them gift cards if I ever get any gift cards, or I don't know, tickets to go over here, or if I get so many and I don't need so many, I'll get hand them over here to my security, you know, my PD that look after me. That's the way it's gonna be. That's if I stay here in the city. Now, if I go to the promised land here in Texas, wherever it is, which I kind of know where it's at, if I go over there, I want the same thing over there. Military police. I'd rather have military police, but if I can't, that's fine. I'll settle for the ones that I know here in Corpus. You know, because I know not all the Corpus cops here are not. They're not bad. They're not. They're just following orders. You know what I'm saying? But when I get this money, all that shit is gonna change, bro. A lot of shit's gonna change, especially in my city. If I stay in my city, which I'm okay with, like I said, it's either Spain, the Promised Land, or my city. And I'm not going to change my mind because I already know, God already showed me. No Oklahoma, no California, no Florida, because I trust the governor in Florida, by the way. I trust my governor, not 100%, but I trust him. I trust him enough to not attack him, and I never attacked my governor, never. I don't think, I'm looking back, I never attacked him as in like, you know, I'm gonna sue you or persecute you for what you did, or like Trump. But yeah, and I don't care whatever Trump does from here on out, dude. I don't care, bro. He's not gonna. I don't care, bro, about that. I don't care about that. I don't care, JD Vance, whoever becomes president after that. I don't care. I'm doing my own thing. I'm a grown-up individual. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need to care about no president right now. I don't care if he wants to start war over here, over there. I'll be like, he could do all he wants. I know how this shit ends. I know how it's gonna end. You know, he could start all this chaos. Start it. Because I know how it's gonna finish. I know how it's gonna end. I know that I had the last say. Maybe he'll start something. I'll be like, good, finally, yeah, you're on point, yeah. And then he might fuck up over here. I'll be like, it's all right. Go ahead and hang yourself. You know that was a wrong call. You know it was. Like Trump did that all the time. But let's say JD Vance in the future does it. I'll be like, it's on you. It's on you. You knew that was a bad call and you still did it. You knew I would never. You know that was against my rules and you still did it. All right. Just know I'm still gonna win. No matter how you try to play your cards. No matter how you try to play your cards. But if JD Vance don't do shit like that, then good, great. But will I do business with him or do charity with him, or no, I won't. I won't ever shake the dude's hand. I just won't. He's not the kind of guy I could trust myself with. Yeah, I couldn't trust JD Vance for nothing. I could do that to the governor of Florida. I could do that to the governor of Texas. I may talk to the governor of Texas and I might ask him a few questions and I'm going to want some answers, but that's it. But that's just me being human, you know, just me being concerned about a few things, you know, that I've been holding for a while. And doesn't mean I wouldn't kick it with him, though. I'll still hang out with that guy, Greg Abbott. I may tell him, what's up with the weed thing, bro? Y'all made a big deal about this. Oh, it's President Trump. Oh, okay. I'll be like, cool, all right, I understand. I understand. But if I hear him say, yeah, but I didn't like it because my mom used to smoke weed, or I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying his mom smoked. I'm just saying. You know, my mom used to smoke weed, and I didn't like it, and I'll be like, yeah. I'm not gonna get after the guy. I'll be like, hey, you have every right to. That's the way you feel. But you gotta look at the bigger box. Did it kill your mom? No. Did it help your mom? Yeah. You just didn't like the way it smelled? No, I didn't like the way it smelled. So that's your opinion then, right? Yeah, it's an opinion. Because 80% of the people like the way that weed smells. I do. Some people don't. Some people are like, smells like a skunk or something. I'm like, yeah, but skunk is. But I'm just saying, like little things like that. Like I'm not a tyrant, dude. I'm not a tyrant. I'm a peaceful ass Lord sent miracle here on earth. Anyways. And yeah, I just can't wait to get my inheritance and just be at peace, man. And hire the I'm gonna need security, bro. I'm gonna need security. 24/7 security or maybe even a bouncer, 24, somebody I could kick it with, everywhere I go, you know. So if somebody walks up to me, I could have him check them real quick, you know what I mean, or her. And if I say, yeah, nah, I'm gonna hire a bouncer too, and security. So if something happens with my bouncer and he don't like it, he'll call, PD, we need PD backup now. Code red, code red. And then beep, 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 beep. And then the bouncer would be like, yeah, I saw it myself. He came in and intruded the king. He just walked up on him like he was a king and shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna need a bouncer too. 1 to 2 bouncers depending on where I go at what time. Like I'm gonna want to go to the lake, the lake, like to the beach and where the beaches and the rivers, where the properties I own at the rivers, and hang out with some friends out there and have my bouncers and my PD, patrolling the place, 24/7, And I'm telling you, though, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it everywhere I go. I'm gonna need it. Because from here on out, I'm not just gonna be alone, sitting duck. So that means if I'm ready to go eat at a restaurant, that means the bouncer's gonna go with me, and I'm gonna buy him something. So we're gonna be buddies, bro. We're gonna be friends, whoever this bouncer is. Whether if it's 1 or 2 bouncers, I don't know, but I may say, I want you to patrol the door while I eat. Today I want to be alone, but I got you. I know. What do you want? I got you some food to go. Oh, I want this. That number. All right, cool. I got you. Yeah. And you want a drink too? Yeah, I got you, bro. All right. We'll take off. With each other to the next location. You know what I'm saying? Or you be in your car, I'll be in my car. I don't know. You might need your own car. Hey man, I think, cause I may want to jam my own music. I might want to be alone at times too. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to be in your own car as well. It just depends on the vibe I feel on that day. That moment. It all depends. So I'm gonna need 24/7 security. And day in, day out, month by month, people are gonna get locked up. And as far as exposure goes, I think I've done enough already, bro. If I have prophecy, I'll explain the prophecy to you, so. And everything that I said, I really wanted it to happen. I fought so hard for it to happen this year. So I could just go to the promised land already, or go to Spain, or start a new world order as fast as possible. But every time I pushed and pushed and pushed, I got resistance, more resistance, more resistance. But I still broke barriers. I still conquered empires. I still, I still came out on top. Did it come with a price? Fuck yeah, it did. Oh yeah, it came with a fucking huge price. Poison, gang stalking, you know, threats, and nightmares, and terrors, and monitoring spirits, and gang stalkers around my house. Not just my block, around my yard, bro. You know, in the middle of the night, from 12 to like 4 or 5 in the morning, or like from like 10 to 3 in the morning. It depends. That shit ain't gonna happen no more. But especially when I go to the new house or my new location, and I'm gonna be cool with everybody that's cool with me, man. If you work with me and you put, you know, like I said, if you're my security, I got you. I got you. Just don't. If you're suffering and you really are suffering, and you just don't feel good that day because something happened personal, something personal, you know, grandma died, or you found out your chick was, you know, your wife was fucking. Just tell me, bro. I'm there to help you. I'm there to help you, bro. I'll put you back on top again, quick. I'll put you back on top again. I'll make you laugh, smile, have fun all over again, 10 times more. I don't know about 10, but like you know, we'll get there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, hey, you're on top of the bar now. You know, you're not. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got you. Don't worry. I don't want no negative energy. I gotta keep the frequency. You know what I'm saying? If I see you having too much fun, I'll be like, hey, I'm not knocking you off, nothing, but damn, dog. See, I may say, hey, keep it like that. Fuck, just keep it like that. I like that high energy, whatever. But, but at the same time, do your job. That's all I ask. I don't care. But if you're too damn low, and I'm gonna be like, nah, man, you been like this for 3 months lately, dog. You never changed. I might have to replace you, dude. And, you know, I want you to be happy, dog. I don't want you to. So, if y'all got any problem, I know a lot of men out there don't like saying nothing. They don't like speaking on it. They want to solve it themselves. But hey, sometimes you need a brother to help, bro. You need brothers to help you. I need brothers to help me. Why do you think I'm asking for help? You know, not asking for help, but I'm ready to hire security because I need security. I need help with certain things. You know what I'm saying? I need helpers on it. I'm gonna need a good dentist that I could trust with good, beautiful nurses that are just kind, just beautiful, kind nurses. And I don't care if the dentist is a man or woman. I don't care, as long as he's gentle. I don't want that dude. I might get braces on the bottom first and then the top next. I don't know. Or I might do both. But yeah, I'm gonna need a dentist, a good doctor with good nurses too, and I'm gonna need a good what is that word? Physical trainer. Yeah. Somebody I could work out with, teach me, you know, more about food prepping and shit like that. I wouldn't mind hiring somebody like that. You know, helping me get my body back in, you know, back in shape. You know what I mean? Until I don't need them no more. And if I still need them, I'll keep them on my team. But if I don't need them no more, then I'll be like, hey, I'm good now. You know, thanks for helping me out. I'm gonna recommend you everywhere, you know, I go if anybody needs life changing, you know, life changing life changing. What's that word? Not experiments. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, no Oklahoma. I ain't going. God ain't gonna allow it. God's dropping. God's destroying all the paperwork, all the indictments, or if there is a, even if there's a warrant, God's destroying that right now too. Uh, and yeah, He's gonna keep me here, the Promised Land or Spain. Like I said, people, just don't worry. Stop worrying about doom and gloom. God sent me and all His prophets to tell you that these days will come. He sent me to 13 years ago to wake up. To shake. And now all these prophets. About what? I was the first one to start all this revolution. I was the first one. There was prophets before me that spoke that these days would come eventually. So they didn't know when. But when they started hearing through the grapevine that it's happening because the chosen one's here now. He's awakened. He knows he's aware. We're aware now. We know the chosen one. That's the chosen one. We know now. We've been hearing through all kinds of stories. All these plots and twists and corruptions and lies and deceits and deaths and yeah, he's the chosen one. All right. It's gonna happen now. Eventually, it's gonna happen in due time. And I'm gonna be like, I told you it was. But I didn't take the easy way out. I could have did this years ago, but I kept digging deeper and deeper and deeper down that rabbit hole, so I could have receipts on everybody and awareness about everything. Now that I do, I'm comfortable to move on with my life at peace now. And if nobody don't like it, cool. Take it up with my security. Take it up with God. You ain't gonna get close to me. You know what I'm saying? And we'll have parties too, man. I'll have gatherings, meetings with the military police, the PD, my bouncers, my bodyguards, whatever. I won't say bouncers. I'll say bodyguards. I gotta get a bodyguard. Sounds better. Because bouncers are like in front of strip clubs and shit. But these are bodyguards. I need to get used to saying that word. I will. I just need to get used to it. I need to, because I never trusted nobody, bro. But I gotta learn to trust again. I gotta learn that there is people out there that are trustworthy to be around me. I gotta learn that. And how do I learn that? By opening up that door for that opportunity to be given to me. So I'm opening up that door right now for that opportunity to be given to me. So anyway, man, I can't wait, man. I may get my money tomorrow, 4 days from now. I don't know. But I could feel it in the spirit realm, bro. Something's gonna give. I don't know if it's that energy I always get before the huge breakthrough. It's like good and bad. It's like 50 good and 50 bad. Because in the spirit realm, the devil's like, no, we don't want him to break out free. And the good spirit realm's like, oh, it's gonna happen. We just want everything in alignment. We're gonna stun on you. We're gonna stun on all y'all. So when I get my inheritance, everyone's gonna be blown away, bro. Blown away. And everything that I get is gonna be monthly checks. After that, I'm gonna have checks coming in every day, every week, every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. every month for sure. And the ones that I get every month are gonna be the big checks, fucking big ones. And then all of my companies that I've been running, I'm gonna get money out of that. That's gonna help me sustain to build more companies and more companies. Then the big checks, I'm gonna keep half. The other half, I'm gonna keep governing the world. Keep half governing the world. Keep half governing the world. So in a rainy day, I got all this shit that I still have. You know what I'm saying? That I've been keeping. So if anything happens, wars or something, and I know, damn, it's gonna take money to win that. Well, shit, I got it, baby. I got that shit. That's just one brick off that motherfucker, dog. Got you. Oh, you need 2, 3? Get that shit. Man, I got pallets of that shit. What are you talking about? Cargo ships. So, yeah, it's gonna be life changing, man. So, if I stay in the city, so be it. That's cool. Just I'm gonna need all my city citizens to reach out to me. I'm willing to be on camera. I wanted to be on camera, but I don't. I would like to talk to somebody first and know the layout. You know what I'm saying? The layout. I want to know. Do you want it to be? Do I want it, and do y'all want it to be here at my house? Y'all want to videotape my room to see where all this started? Yeah, I'm cool with that too. I'm cool with that. And I don't want no one to know where I'm gonna be at next. I don't really want to blast it out there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm okay if y'all want to know where all this started. My roots, where all this took place, all the gang stalking, the poisons, the harassment. There's a lot of shit happening in this house, bro. Witchcraft, magic. Yeah. Or do y'all want me to go to my royal palace that's gonna be real soon and talk over there? Sit down and talk to the community, the people that actually have my back, that actually care about my future, their future, and the community's future. You know what I'm saying? And the world. I'll have serious talks with y'all. I'll be like, yeah, this is the plan. Gotta take it day by day. Think. Things could change. Things can change. But all it takes is someone stupid to. Yeah, not me. But it just takes someone stupid to alter the direction. Is it going this direction or this direction now? Either way, we're going to the top. But how are we gonna get there? We're gonna make a right this time or a left? A left or a right? It depends. It's all gonna change. So it's all gonna happen regardless. So, but yeah, I'm open to cameras, but I want to get a phone call like a normal person. Just don't show up. At least give me a warning. Fuck, at least a warning. But if you can't, and if you don't, so be it. It's alright. I'll just walk out without a t-shirt. I don't give a fuck. Or I'll throw on a t-shirt if I can. Y'all don't come in that fast. Or I'll just tell you, hold on, let me grab a shirt at least. Damn. Spray a little cologne, something. And then go out there and talk to you or whatever. But I'm in good spirits, man. I'm in better spirits. Yeah, I got poison today. I'm a little under the weather a little bit. My stomach, but I'm alright. I'll make it. But I think I saw, and maybe there's a couple other things about the downloads that I got before I hang out with y'all. I saw Jerry Rodriguez talking to This white guy. He was talking to like four other people, and then one of them or two were women, and the other two were men. But one of them was a white guy, and it was Jerry Rodriguez, the guy who used to live here next door to me. And he was telling the white guy, "Does he do taxes?" The white guy told him, "What about his taxes?" And then Jerry says, "Yeah, he did his taxes a couple times, but every time he did, they locked him up." And he's like, the white guy's like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, man, they're trying every direction to try to, snake their way and plot on me again. Which, by the way, I never did anything fraud with taxes, never. So, they're the ones that did all the fraud. They the ones that did all the fraud, dog. Still, obviously, people, they forged everything, even my death, and I'm still alive. What makes you think they wouldn't do taxes? Right? Yeah, you're right. So I'm just ready to have a good time, man, and be at peace. I already know everybody in the city, so just put me in a beautiful home here in the city, man, and hopefully it's a gated community. If it is good, I won't need that many patrols, because it's gated. It'll be hard to penetrate, the perimeter, the perimeter of the neighborhood, because it's gated, you know. So, yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to be in a gated community. There's not too many gated communities here, but there's quite a few. Some on Yorktown, Kings Crossing, way out Weber. Is it Weber? Not Weber, but Staples. Way out Staples. Yeah, I like that neighborhood over there too. I go anywhere. I go anywhere. So just give me the best of the best house. One with the pool, a hot tub, a fenced-in yard for the dogs, so I could put a big barbecue pit. I want shade as well. Maybe a ceiling fan so I get some air. Maybe a outdoor chimney so I could have late nights out there relaxing with my pets or friends or girlfriend, maybe if I have one. And that's it, man. And I'm gonna need multiple rooms so if my kids come back, they got rooms. I'm gonna need multiple restrooms, a beautiful kitchen so I could just cook like a champ. Big refrigerator, and I'm gonna need a big deep freezer. And I would like to have a good ice machine in the garage. A good ice machine and dirt bikes or e-bikes, maybe like two each, two dirt bikes, maybe two four wheelers, and like two e-bikes, and then this one that I got, or one more e-bike. I don't know, one more, two more. So if I hang out with anybody, they're not left out. They could enjoy, time with me as well. And I want a trailer, like a good farmer trailer, brand new one. A good truck, which the truck I've always wanted is, what truck I want. I want like a 4-door, which kind of 4 doors I want, and a 2-door. And I want an SUV, what kind of SUV I want too, so. Yeah. And one sports car. I just want like one sports car. So I'm gonna have truck, SUV, sedan, a 2-door luxury sedan, and then a sports car. And I think y'all know what kind of sports car I would like to start off with too. Yeah. And that's it, man. We could all enjoy the city together. And don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. I'm not pushing the envelope too fast because I could take 2 years doing this. After this, once I get my money out, I could take 2.5 more years till all of Babylon falls, and I'm okay with it. God knows what's up. It's just I just need to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Out of this house and relocate it to a better, safer, secure location. And I'm gonna need 24/7 movers. That carry. That can carry big. Big strong dudes that could carry some weight, bro. I don't want guys that are gonna be breaking my shit. I want somebody that. I'm gonna need an electrician, a plumber, a contractor, and a maintenance man for sure. A doctor, a dentist, a physical trainer. Yeah. That knows about, protein shakes and meals and workouts and stuff like that. Lately, I've been doing a lot of stretches, man. And it's working. It's been helping. My pelvic area. I've been stretching a lot. Not a lot, but more than, because now I'm able to. Getting more flexible. Yeah, but I know I could be way more flexible, especially when I start slimming down. Yeah, I want to slim down first and then build up again. Or do both at the same time would be nice too. Either way, but it will happen. So, yeah, I think I hit everything, man. Yeah, I got that witch out the way. She was closing in on me, bro. That chick Stephanie. She's no good for me right now. She's playing like she has, like she ain't involved in nothing, but deep down inside she's getting hit left and right, spiritually and physically, bro, with charges. And I know she's gonna go to prison, bro, because I would never do that to her. I would never do what she did to me. I would never hack her phone and curse her and try to poison her and try to gang stalk her and be a creep and narcissist to her. I would never do that, because she did that to me. That chick's going to prison, bro. And I'm suing her for everything. I'm taking everything, her cars, her pen suites, everything. I'm taking it all. And she did more than that. To the point where I got poisoned today because of her. I got out just in the nick of time, bro, like I always do. This one ain't nearly as bad as the other fucking wars and battles, but I'm glad I got out before shit got heavier. She was trying to destiny swap, try to steal poison me and slow me down and mess up my mind and, get me ill and sick and unhealthy so I won't have to, so she could just be like, yeah, he gave me power of attorney. What the fuck? No, I didn't. No, never gave anybody power of attorney over me. Never. So, everything they did to me was forced and fraud. They forced that fraud. You know what I'm saying? They fraud that force, whatever you want to call it. So, I think I hit every subject, man. Yeah, so judges, lawyers, Greg Abbott, all the higher ups that are involved. I'm not gonna leave Texas unless it's to Spain, back to Europe. Spain, that's if it's ready. If it ain't, it's either the promised land, like I said, or it's somewhere in the city. And if I stay in the city, great too, because I'll be able to do charities and y'all be able to ride with me and enjoy all the city come ups. You know what I'm saying? We can build the city back from the ground up again. You know what I'm saying? Faster. I'll be like, how much is it gonna take? $5 million? I got you. $2 million? Got you. 500K, got you. 150K, got you. 50 top, tell him he got you. All right. I'm gonna waste my time on that. Okay, 500, uh, 500 mil. I better be involved in all this shit. If it's 500 mil. Yeah, okay, you're involved. All right, all right, all right. As long as I'm running the show and involved, all right. 500 mil, I got you. Shit like that. Built the city back up fast, fast, bro. We need streets, fixed over here. Got you. Curbs and sidewalks over here at the parks. Got you. Piers and docks over here. Got you. This family over here is suffering there for a long time. Got you. All right. Shit like that. Shit like that. Yeah, they're chasing me right now, dog, because they know, they know if I stay here, this city's gonna prosper. It's gonna prosper, especially if I stay in the city, because I'm still be helping her. I'm gonna be involved. If I go to the promised land, I'm not gonna be around. How can I be involved that much? I'm not gonna be aware of a lot. You know what I'm saying? At the end of this minute, it only makes sense. So, but I'm gonna need a new cell phone that ain't cloned by my enemies. I don't care if the FBI has tracker on it. I don't care. I don't have nothing to hide with the FBI, bro. My righteous government. Follow me all you want. I don't care. What do I gotta hide? What do I gotta hide? But do I want my gang stalkers knowing where I'm at? Hell no. Hell no. So, damn this minute. All right. So let's get the show on the road, people. Let's correct all the paperwork. Let's talk to all the righteous officials and tell them this is King's final decision, man. I don't think he's going to change it from here unless one of y'all try to fuck it up again. Then maybe he might change it. But as of right now, he ain't going to change it. His decision's final. If we can't put him in the promised land, we'll just put him in one of these beautiful homes that's gated. And I want a big driveway so I could fit all my cars, my friends, my bodyguards, or if I have meetings, with government officials, here in my city, they have a place to park, not across the street, down the street, shit like that. If they have to, they have to. They have to. But yeah, if I got like a meeting but I can't leave because I got my kids, or I can't leave because I just got home and I gotta put up all the groceries, or something, or I'm cooking, and you need to make a decision now because the permits, everything's in alignment. Yeah, come over, show me the paperwork, show me the blueprints, the plans, everybody involved, and we'll get the job done. I'll sign. I'll be the owner of it or whatever. I'll fund it and be the owner of it. Run the whole show. So let's get it done, man. Let's put the city back on the map. Let's turn this little city into a little Dubai like I always dreamed of. And if you're okay with that, let's make it happen. I'm okay with it. I hope you are too. The city deserves it, bro. This city deserves to heal. My people in my city deserve to heal. My people deserve to enjoy what they work so hard for, and me. I deserve it. I deserve it all. But my people do too. They deserve to have clean streets, gutters and sidewalks and piers to walk on and docks and great oceans to fish in and bays and clean boating docks and clean downtown and No more drugs, heavy drugs, just marijuana. And that marijuana ain't no drug, bro. It's no drug. It's a plant. It's a plant. Drink a few bars to drink at, have a good time, loosen up, dance, stuff like that. Beautiful restaurants that you could trust. The waiters and the cooks and the owner. Beautiful restaurants where you walk in and it doesn't feel all hot and thick and bugs and dirty freaking restrooms and that stink like. Nah. I'm talking about everything beautiful. So, yeah, I think I would stay in the city, man. If I moved to the promised land, it'll be so much more peaceful. It would. But like I said, I won't be involved. I won't be involved like the way I really want to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to know my community more. I want to be able to be more connected, more networks, more hands-on, more involved, than this. So I could wake up every day and be like, man, God, I got more purpose to wake up now, and stun on my community. Like, hey, today's the day where we open up and cut the red tape. Today's the day where little do they know King is going to support this. Today's the day, little do they know, King had a beautiful plan on that or on this. You know what I'm saying? Little do they know, I'm going to blast it out there and they going to love it. They going to eat it up, bro. They going to love it because it's great. So, shout out to the higher ups. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, man. I'm praying for y'all. Right now, I'm praying for y'all that, God's going to make it happen. This is what my heart desires. So, and I'll hire, I'll have buddies, friends, or even my bodyguard. I'll be like, hey, dude, you take the truck and trailer. I'm going to take the SUV today. I'm going to be with the kids. But I need you to bring the toys with us to the beach, the beaches or whatever. Or I really want to bring my yacht. I really want to bring my yacht over here. Or one of them. One of my yachts. But I can't just park it at the T-head. I got to park it like at the port. Somewhere at the port. Yeah. And have 24/7 security around it and cameras facing the yacht. And make sure, yeah. Because I'm not going to trust it at the T-head. Because look what they did to my old ship that I tried so hard to save. I mean, that's how childish a lot of these people. That's how childish some of these people are in our community, bro. We'll just sink it. Okay, now I'm gonna make three of them for sure. I'm gonna make three of them just like that. I make three of them like that all over every country. Just so everyone can have a good time like the way they used to back in the day. So we could all remember our history. Where King came from, his roots, his ancestors, shit like that. His bloodline. And the facts. So. Yeah, they're cursing me again. But I don't care. So God's gonna make it happen. Just put me in it. And I would love to have like a big house, I don't care about I don't care about the yard too much because hey, I might have somebody cutting the grass. I ain't gonna be cutting the grass. Hell no. Nah. Those days are over. Those days are over. I'll pay somebody, which is even better for the community. You know what I'm saying? That goes. I'll have my own landscapers, my own landscaping company come cut it. You know, every week or every 2 weeks, depending on how, if it rains or if it don't or whatever, if it needs it or if it don't. And there's this type of grass I like. It doesn't grow that fast. It's darker green. It's a lot darker. It's more like thinner, not as thick. It's thinner. It's easier to cut. It's more eye appealing to me. And hopefully my house has. If it don't, I'll replace it and I'll put that kind of grass. I love that kind of grass. Anyways, I don't want too many plants. Just enough to make the house pop. You know what I'm saying? I don't want too many plants. My mom was a plant freak, dude. Oh, I couldn't stand it. My fake mom, she was a plant freak. Anyways, yeah. And there's only certain plants I like. I don't like all the plants. There's only certain because I like colors, and I don't like poisons and that attract too many bees or that I gotta trim all the time. Low maintenance plants, you know what I'm saying? But don't grow as fast either. They just stay good looking for all year round. That's the kind of plants I like. So, yeah, let's make it happen. I ain't leaving Texas. And I might not even leave the city. So just relocate me to a better home. Whether if it's that one y'all been talking about for the longest time. If I don't like it, I'm gonna move to a place where I will like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want a pool. I want my own pool, my own hot tub. A big enough closet and a good sized restroom. And it'll be nice to have a pretty good sized garage. 2, 3 car garage would be nice. Especially 3 will be even better, but yeah. I really want to move to the house downtown. I want to move into one of those houses downtown. That's what I really want too. I really would like that too. Because it's the police station is not that far. It's a straight shot down Ocean Drive. It's not it's for the cops to. If I need y'all for any given reason, y'all be there quick. If I don't, y'all are not too far away. And I would always have a good scenery. I love the air over there. The wind, the birds, the seagulls. When I leave, I'm always gonna be downtown. And I love downtown. I love it. Ocean Drive, downtown, TS. That'll just give me more reason to be more involved in the city. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll always be in the city. Instead of out. So I'm cool with that too. Any of the houses that I own there, which I know I got 2 that are getting finished. I like 2. There's 2 already 2 or 3 that are finished that I like. 2 other ones that are bigger that are getting finished that I really like too, because they has concrete walls, brick walls. It's not a fence, it's a wall. And has a big enough yard for me and the kids and fit all my cars and toys. So, and then I'll have, so just give me the money, man, and I'll make my decision from there. But I'm gonna need movers. I'm not gonna carry none of this, bro. I'll tell you what to, I'll help you with the, what to take and what to keep. It's not a lot of stuff. It's just gonna take one little U-Haul. Probably gonna hire a stylist. Cause I'm gonna need like good clothes to wear, nice clothes to wear, and then help me furnish my house. Maybe hire somebody to furnish my house if it ain't furnished already. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I think I'll end the video for now. Yeah, there's nothing else I think I gotta say. Uh, Good looking out, man. It's, like I said in the beginning, it's time to grow up. Stop thinking about doom and gloom. It's not all. It's about being happy, people. It's not. It's not all about, So we gotta study him. We gotta study. Okay, you can study me if you want. I'm not saying you can't. Like, if you want to learn how to catch a narcissist, study. You're gonna learn if you study me. You're gonna learn how to catch a demon. You can study that way, but don't study me to where I want to catch his ass. Or no, because God's gonna be like, you're his enemy. You're not there to protect my chosen one. You're there to hang him. Eventually, you're gonna be hanged. Because you're gang stalking him on the low. When there's nothing to find, he already told you that everything's out in the open with him. There's nothing that he's hiding. He's not ashamed of nothing. He wouldn't even, what can he change? His past is his past. He can't change the past. All he could do is just enjoy the present and hope for the best for the future. And make the best of his future. That's all he could do. Because he's not perfect and neither are you. But you should be goddamn blessed that I sent him to you. Because of him, you are saved. Because of him, you are blessed. Because of him, you're out the matrix. Because of him, there's going to be a new world order. Because of him, things are happening in everybody's favor. Because of him, his wealth is going to change the world. And heal the sick and heal the blind and save animals and land and properties and assets. And because of him, this world ain't going to be a third world country. Because of him. So stop investigating me like you're going to catch me or something. That's sad, bro. It's sad. That's like me picking on a little boy, innocent 2-year-old, hoping that he slips and falls. Or a 4-year-old, after he learns how to walk, you're still praying that he slips and falls. Damn, bro. Time to grow up. I'm out, alright? Much love to those that are not like this, and to much love to you if you are. I don't care. Because you're the one who has to live like that, not me. I'm a grown-up man, dude. Always been, always have, since I was a kid. I had to learn on my own about everything. Next subject. So, just, if you know you need to grow up, grow up. It's time to grow up now before you get in trouble, man. Because God's not going to deal with that childish games no more. God's not going to deal with none of those childish behavior this day going forward. God don't like that. You're a grown individual, grown man, grown woman. You shouldn't be acting like that. It's time to grow up. At the end of this business. So, shout out to my kids. I love you. Can't wait to see y'all. And can't wait to start a new future, man. For my community. I would love to stay here, though. As long as I have people welcoming me, you know what I'm saying? Support teams. So supporting me in what I do, and and how I do it. And trusting me, that it will be done the right way, And we're A-okay. We're A-okay. It doesn't matter what the mayor wants. It doesn't matter what the judges want. If they're bad judges, it doesn't matter what the doctors want. It doesn't matter what they want. It's a matter of what the community wants. They're not the ruler of the community. The mayor's not either. It matters what the king wants for the community. And it matters what my community wants for the king. It matters what my community and the king want together. It all matters. We're all, I'm not just going to make all these moves. I want to be able to ask the community, what do y'all think about this? We'll look at this 3D, 3D images of this project that I plan on doing. What do y'all think about that? 80% is going to say yes. The other 20% are going to be like, no, because it's beautiful and we don't like beautiful. We like dirt, crusty, disgusting, disease, death, cancer shit. Your shit is fucking heaven. We don't want that. What's going to win? The 80%, and the other 20% are going to be thrown in jail because they're just what? They're freaking peasants, bro. You know how many peasants are? So don't be a peasant, people. Don't be a peasant. Because the king and all his people are going to look at you as a peasant. They're going to be like, hey, king, this fool's a peasant, right? I'll be like, yeah, we got him. Don't worry. We'll handle it for you. Cool. Thank you, dude. Less stress for me. You already been through enough, king. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep being happy, bro. It's all we want is for you to be happy. Imagine hearing that for once. And then I'm going to look back and I'm going to say, man, my team really looks after me. I'm going to give y'all 10 G's each. Just 10 G's, yeah. You keep doing this, I'm going to give you another 10, another 6 months, another year from now, I'll give you maybe 15 G's. I don't know. Another extra 5 so you can have holiday money for fucking New Year's and Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I just want to be treated right for once. I want to be treated right like royalty, dog. I want to be treated like royalty for once. Now that I have the money too. Or gonna have it, about to have it. So it's a good positive video, man. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of y'all that don't act this way. Continue to act like that. Continue. Remember, this world's not all doom and gloom. It is for the wicked because we're closing in on them. We're changing the atmosphere. We're changing the community. We're changing the visions. We're changing the vision. We're changing lives. We're saving lives. We're changing everything for the greater good. For all humanity, not community by community, state by state. When they see Corpus prosper, San Antonio's going to get and then we could submerge together as a team, not just me alone. We could go and talk to the higher ups in San Antonio, do the same thing in San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, Kingsville. We could do all that together as a team. Y'all just give me the word. Hey, the mayor over here wants to talk to you on the phone. Cool. Here, what's up? Yeah. Hey, King. Man, we've been suffering in our community for so long, and I know this will be our turning point for the greater good. If you just help us out on this. Cool. What is it? We need a mall and a theme park and maybe a racetrack. Done. I'm gonna own it all. I'm gonna be the CEO. I'm gonna run it all, but it's done. I got you. Yeah, it'll bring jobs. It'll bring more excitement. It'll bring more life. More tourism. More vacation. I don't know. A better lookout for our community. Everything. We need more, maybe a few more streets. Fixed and sidewalks. Done. Better gutters too. More brush, clean. Done. All right. Just holler at me. I can't do it on my own. I need y'all to help me treat Treat me like royalty for once. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the ones that need to come to me. Y'all need to come to me and help me. Relocate me here. Y'all come over here, help me cut the grass. Yeah, come over here, help me move in. Come over here, help me get back in shape again. Come over here and help me get my kids back. Stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna stay in the city, man. Somewhere in the city, because I own a lot of properties here in the city, bro, and nice ones too at that. And I could put tons of people, families, tons of beautiful, happy families in these houses, these properties that I own. If I decide not to ever live there again, and I'll be like, nah, it just doesn't suit me. I love it. That's my house. I own it. But I want y'all to live in there and keep it up and running, I want y'all to live in there. Yeah, I might have to pay the bills, but y'all ain't gotta pay the property taxes or the mortgage, because it's all paid for. You know what I'm saying? What? Just the bills? Yeah, because you're good to me. You've been good to me. You deserve it. I like you as a human being, bro. I would love to see you in that house. But that's a house I would never afford. It's alright. Don't worry about it. I could have parties now, pets. I could have a baby goat or a baby pig. You know what I'm saying? A dog, a cat. Now for once, I park my car in the garage. I got a pool in the backyard. A walk-in closet. I got 3 restrooms, 4 restrooms. I don't know, bro. A 2-story house. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, let's get the show started, man. Let's make it happen. Y'all know I'm on the right path. Even the demons are like, yeah, we gotta give it to them. We gotta just let it happen already. Trump, sorry, you're not. We need our city fixed already. We need the state fixed already. All these cities and towns. And then I'll make more friends with more PD, more friends with more mayors. Judges and lawyers and doctors and citizens. Business partners. Organizations, people in my ports, people, yeah, corporations, and what do they call that place at Kiewit? Yeah, places like that. Yeah. Anyways, I'm out. I this video was a good video, and yeah, I'm alright. So shout out to my community, man. I love to talk to y'all, and let's break the ice and then get this. Not break the ice, but let's talk, and don't send me narcissist demons my way. Don't. Bring good, humble people that are patient, that ask the right questions, and know how. And don't rush me to answer, because I gotta think long and hard, because what I speak comes true. And I'll think about it, I'll be like, you know what, I really just want to do this. Really? Yeah. Or I may say, you know what, I really can't right now because this needs to happen first. Yeah, we understand. Okay, well, what about this project or this, this vision that you always talked about? Do you think it's possible? Yeah, of course, anything's possible. Anything's. Whoa, great attitude. We need that in our city. San Antonio's gonna be bird watching. What? He got his money. Oh man, we should have brought him over here, dude. Damn. But yeah, but we can't until this happens. Well, shit. Let him know. Let him know. Maybe he could help us make it happen sooner. Oh yeah, you're right. All it takes is money, right? He got the money. It's gonna happen, bro. We gotta reach out to King now, bro. As soon as he helps us out with this money part, we'll have the manpower to make it happen, or take this person out of out of office or the chair that slows the whole community down. You know, by firing them or do whatever it takes. Because obviously they're crooked. They're peasants. Yeah. Sue them, whatever we got to do to get them out of the chair. So, I love y'all. Stay tuned for the next video. And remember, King's going to look better, feel better, talk better, and be better, and do better. But I need y'all. I need y'all's help. I can't do this alone. I've done this alone for too long. For too long. I need y'all's help. All right? Much love.